She's already sent her. She's online.
Okay.
Yeah. So admit her.
Admit everyone.
Don't worry, you're on time.
Co-host too.
So it has to open it from EBA email.
Oh, we can't set that.
No, she can not set that.
Okay.
Address. All right.
Hello, everyone. Please kindly mute.
Welcome, everyone. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. This is Joyce here. Chinelo, can you hear me?
Which area is that?
Ayo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Joyce, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can anyone hear me? If you can hear me, can you do a thumbs up?
I can hear you.
I can hear clear and.
Okay. What's happening?
I can hear you here.
Peter. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. We're sorry we are starting now. We wanted to give participants enough time to come in. Can anyone hear me? If you can hear me, let me see a thumbs up. Okay, I need a reaction if anyone can hear me, please.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. All right then. So thank you. We'll go on. So Amina and David are going to be our moderators for today. So I'm going to hand over to Amina. She'll welcome us all and let us know what we have on the agenda. So Amina, over to you.
Hello, my name is Mubarak Jaafaru from Boji State. I'm here to participate in this meeting. Thank you for inviting me and accept my invitation.
Hello, my name is Reuben Markus, Zirahgi, representing Borno State, Nigeria. I'm very and highly excited to be part of this meeting. Thank you.
Hello, Amina. Okay.
Hello.
Go ahead. We've been waiting for you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening, and thank you for joining us in our today's discussion, Young People, COVID-19 Response and Beyond. So together with me, I have my co-moderator and colleague, David Okpatuma will be facilitating the session with him. So, but before we go further into the discussion, I would like to hand over to Joyce for the rules and regulations of the meeting. So Joyce, over to you.
Hi, Amina, it looks like you're still muted. You may have to start all over. So just give admin a minute to unmute you.
Okay.
When we can hear you, we'll give you a thumbs up.
All right.
Somebody, the admin should.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, everyone. Amina.
Yes.
Please, can you just take it again so we can move on?
Okay, so hello everyone and good evening. Thank you for joining us today in our today's discussion, Youth COVID-19 Response and Beyond. So I am Amina Mubarak Ahmad, a social media advocate, and I'm together with my co-moderator and colleague, David Okpatuma, who will be facilitating the session with him. So, but before we go further into the main discussion of today, I would like to hand over to Joyce for the rules and regulation of the meeting. So Joyce, over to you. Joyce, can you hear me?
Okay, guys.
Yeah, Joyce.
So I'm going to go ahead with the rules so that we can have a conversation that is, distractions are minimized as much as possible. Please, everyone, if you're not speaking, please mute your microphones, mute your videos so that we can concentrate only on the speaker. And secondly, if you need to draw attention, raise your hands or use the chat. There's a chat box below the screen. You have a toolbar. The fourth icon it has a chat icon. So that's the chat box. You can send your messages. So the first icon is for mute. If you tap that, you'll be able to keep yourself muted so that we can pay attention to the speaker. And lastly, our guest has requested that we call her Ulla. She prefers that to be called that than any other name. So thank you all.
All right, thank you, Joyce. So today in our midst, our guest is the UNFPA country rep, which is Ms. Mueller. And Ms. Mueller is a country rep in Nigeria, UNFPA country rep in Nigeria. And Ms. Mueller has spent 25 years in Africa and brings with her vast experience and knowledge about GBV and sexual and reproductive rights, in addition to 15 years of senior leadership and management experience. Before joining the Nigerian office, she served UNFPA Ethiopia as the Humanitarian Resilience Nexus Coordinator with a strong focus on Nexus programming in humanitarian environment. Before joining UNFPA, Ms. Mueller has been the president and CEO of eGender Health and the regional director for the Southern Africa region for Marie Stopes International. Ms. Mueller is Danish and holds MSc in Economics and Business Administration and Masters in Human Rights and Democracy. So it is our great honor and privilege having you here today with us, Ma. And we are looking forward to having a fruitful conversation with you and also gaining from your vast knowledge and experience. You're welcome, Ma.
Thank you very much, Amina, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to be here today. So thank you to everyone who's organized this, to Eva who is coordinating, to the youth social media advocates, and of course to Youth Hub. For those of you who are not aware, what we do in UNFPA is that our mandate is to work specifically around sexual and reproductive health and rights, and that means access to contraception, to family planning, and it's also to protect, in particular, women and young girls, gender-based violence, to build prevention, protection, and response towards that. And we are also working very firmly on ending child marriages, which of course have a huge youth mandate in that. So we say we have 3 transformative goals we want to deliver by 2030. The first one is to end unmet need for family planning. The second one is to end preventable maternal deaths. And the third one is to end all harmful practices such as FGM and early or child marriages. One of our target groups, one of the ones that we pay most attention to, is actually youth. And in a country like Nigeria, where more than 50% of the population is under 25, youth is really, really important. You're going to carry us into the future. And when we are now in a COVID-19 crisis, whatever decisions we make, it's going to be you guys who's going to carry us forward, building on the decisions we make on how we decide to respond. I think we often overlook in the response to COVID-19 how severely youth is also impacted. So a lot of the things that you normally do, you can no longer do. You cannot hang out with your friends. Schools are closed, education, universities, high schools, they're also closed. We're now moving to homeschooling for many. The lockdown has huge consequences. There's a lot of things that impact on what is a normal trajectory and development of young people as they grow on their journey. Not all young people in Nigeria have the opportunity, as everyone on this call today, to do digital learning. A lot of young people do not have a computer or an Android smartphone, iPhone, that they can connect on to get education remotely. So what they have to do is they have to rely on friends and family. So it has huge impact on education, both formal education, but also on informal education. Because the young people who normally can access others to learn, when we have to observe physical distancing, that has a huge impact on that learning. At the same time, young people, we also know that the teenage pregnancies and early pregnancies in Nigeria is very high.